We spoke of Elul as Yemei Ratzon, the days that Hashem is anticipating giving. And we access that Ratzon by developing within ourselves a desire to receive from Him. What exactly do we desire? What is it that we're looking for? So really, we have to think about man again. Man was created on Rosh Hashanah, and it's human life that is given out on Rosh Hashanah. And human life is special. We discussed the fact that what makes human life special is that we are the only ones that can earn. We are the only ones that can really be responsible for our own destiny. And that was Hashem's objective, to be able to give, and giving the utmost, giving us the opportunity to earn ourselves. Chazal, the words they use to describe this concept is that if Hashem would just give us and we wouldn't earn it, then that would be Nahama Dekisufa, the bread of shame. The bread of shame. Chazal tell us, the Pasuk says, Soinei matonis yichyeh. One who hates gifts, he shall live. You see, life is independence. Life is not being a recipient. Life is real independence. Someone who loves gifts, he loves freeloading. He doesn't see anything wrong with Nahama Dekisufa. He has no shame. He prefers that bread of shame. Now, let's think about this and let's be honest. If you had a choice, if you could choose just receiving and receiving and receiving from Hashem without having to work hard, or our present state where we have to work so hard, we have Oimid Ben Yisoy, and Hashem sends us challenges non-stop. Everything in life is a challenge. We have so many of our Yetzer Haras to overcome. What would you have preferred? Nahama Dekisufa or hard work? Which would you prefer? So let's be honest. Most of us simply because instinctively we are our Yetzer Hara. You've got to access your Yetzer Tov by using your brain. But our Yetzer Hara is involuntary. And it prefers not having to work hard. Ramchal tells us, with regard to the midah of Atzlus, why is it that the human being is lazy? And he says, Afrius hachumrius gas. The makeup of all finite matter, chomer, is gas. It likes sinking to its most comfortable state. This is finite existence. We understand this in science, entropy. The way that we have different molecules, atoms, molecules forming new states is because when they unite, they sink to their most comfortable state. And that's what really defines them. And the same thing goes for everything organic, which eventually disintegrates. It decomposes. It's sinking to its most simple, comfortable state. And the human being is no different. Our natural state is not wanting to work hard. Not wanting to work hard doesn't mean we don't want to exert ourselves. We don't mind doing a lot of work. We don't want to leave our comfort zone. We don't want to go against our nature. We find it difficult to have to go and break our instincts, work against them. And really, the way we earn Kirvas Elokim is by working on our midos, which is going against our nature, sort of rebuilding ourselves. And that's hard work. And that's something the human being naturally tries to avoid. So when we talk about the idea of Nahama Dekisufa, of just getting the good life of closeness to Hashem, or earning it by way of being Omed b'Nisayim, by way of growing, naturally, we prefer the Nahama Dekisufa. But then we're going against creation. So preferring Nahama Dekisufa is really going against the whole purpose of creation. Hashem is telling us that there's nothing like earning. And that's what real giving on his part is, when he gives us the opportunity to work hard and earn. We've got to buy into that. That's human life. That is human life. Human life is a life of giving yourself eternity, giving yourself a relationship with Hashem by way of working hard. This really is the most important decision the human beings got to make in Elul, Rosh Hashanah. Whose side are you on? The side of Nahama Dekisufa or Hashem's side, where he sees that as chief of not having a relationship with him? A relationship with him is being like him. And Hashem does not exist through any other being. He is the source of his own existence. In order to connect to him, we have to be responsible for our existence, and that's by choosing. Which means that the real Avoda of Elul is developing a desire to work hard. Developing an appreciation for growing with all the growth pains. For growing, changing, becoming greater, for being Omed b'Nisayim, for taking responsibility for every one of my character traits, becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and enjoying the work. In reality, when you experience it, when you work hard and you grow, and you're Omed b'Nisayim, you feel great about it. Chazal tell us, says, "El Givra Kovish is Yisrael." Every time you experience that, you feel like doing something you shouldn't. You don't feel like doing something you should. And you overcome that. You push yourself. You go beyond your physical nature. You feel the gevura. It's so empowering. It's so great. In Elul, we have to experience that over and over and develop a real desire for human life, which is choosing Kirvas Elokim. It's choosing Kirvas Elokim. That's really what it's about. That's what the Avoda of Elul is. The Avoda of Elul is working up an appetite. Hashem is working up an appetite to give. Yemei Ratzon, Hashem's Ratzon Yisbarach Leitiv. We have to work up an appetite to earn, to want to work hard, to buy into the work ethic. That is the Avoda of Elul. That is the Avoda of Elul.